I'm scared. I am absolutely scared. I am worried. I am nervous. I am not ready for this. And this is the thing. This has been a long time coming, this encounter with All For One. And I'm still not ready. I am still not ready. He just has... I think the involvement with him yesterday... Short, but very, very sweet and scary, should I say. Replace sweet with scary. Yeah. Especially since he had a similar effect to what Stain had on the pros, like he froze them. But he gave... it seemed like his influence gave everyone visions of their own death. Because I'm sure Ida was there. I'm sure, like, there was 4 bodies and there was 4 of them there, it seemed. So, it was like, oh shit. So, yeah. But this is episode 10 of season 3 for My Hero Academia, which is called Symbol of Peace. Not ready whatsoever. Yeah, hello everyone, named Catterson. But yeah, I'm really excited and nervous and scared because we only saw a fragment of All For One in the last episode, or his involvement, should I say. We still saw a fragment of him in the last episode anyways, but he had more shenanigans up his sleeve because he captured Bakugo from the League of... well, he did capture them from the League of Villains, but they were compromised, so it was that sense of false hope because all the pros came crashing in. Pizza delivery! And they might want that refund on the pizza, just saying. But, yeah, they crashed the party, they thought they had Bakugo, it was a win. And then he just disappears, which I'm assuming is All For One, because Kiriguri couldn't do anything. Nobody could do anything, and we have to remember All For One can stockpile quirks, I guess like the one for all power, yeah. But he can do that since he's can take them away and all of that, and he took away Ragdoll's quirk in the last episode, and potentially Blue Genist, wondering what's happening to him and all of that, because we saw him being roped in, and then a flash of light comes in. He's probably transcended to heaven. That's symbolic, isn't it? No, in all seriousness, he might be in the same situation as Ragdoll, because Ragdoll was had a pulse, but she was just done. She was just completely done. So same thing might have happened to Best Genist, not Blue Genist. But yeah, but you never know, because this is All For One, and this thing with All For One, I feel is a bit more like it's nothing. It's going to be nothing compared to the USJ. It's going to be nothing compared to Stain. Heck, I'd say it's going to be nothing with like compared to Darby and Muscular and all of that. And that was really, really tense considering how powerful Muscular was against Deku. I have a feeling this is going to be I'm worried. That's all I can really say. I am absolutely worried, extremely worried compared, like those 3 things were worrying, don't get me wrong, but we know a bit of All For One. We know what he's done to not only All Might, but it seemed like his predecessor. We know how dangerous he can be, and how he's come back from the dead, basically, because All For One did finish him off. Not All For One. All Might finished him off. Yeah, All For One finished himself. That would be great. Okay, like you could just go away now, and then we can live happily ever after, please, because I'm worried. I am absolutely worried. No, we know that All Might dealt with All For One in the past. Dealt with him completely, and he thought that was the end of it, but surprise, bitches. So yeah, and it's absolutely worrying about what could happen, because I have a feeling that All Might is going to confront him, because he's in the same like vicinity, I guess. The pros came rushing in, like there was 2 different parties, one for Bakugo and one for the Nomus, which Mount Lady wasn't really impressed by, but like I said though, she should have literally squeezed the life out of them. I mean, that's what I would do. Probably not noble, but I mean, they're dangerous, so who gives a shit? No, in all seriousness, yeah, we had that situation, and All Might's not gonna let this go. I mean, we know how vocal he is with All for One, and now that he's confronted the kids, that's gonna push him even further. He's got unfinished business at the end of the day. So I have a feeling we're going to see some kind of confrontation between All Might and All for One once again, because them two do have a bit of history. And like I said, the kids are there. And I have no idea what All for One could potentially do. We know that his presence literally scared the shit out of everyone, because I think they had visions of their deaths because of his presence, and he left them at a complete standstill. And like I said, what he's done to Ragdoll, to bloody pros, to Ragdoll, what could he potentially do to the children? Who knows? And you just got to think. I don't think this guy has any limits whatsoever. I think this guy doesn't care whatsoever. So I'm absolutely worried. But yeah, I'm just going to get on with this. But yeah, the full reaction's on Patreon, so you can see me just die over the episode probably, or something like that on Patreon. But yeah, this is episode number 10 of My Hero Academia. This is Symbol of Peace. Let's go.
Stop them before they all disappear!
They're going to disappear.
Damn it!
They're going to disappear.
You won't escape, Shigaraki! Take me with you!
Oh shit! Oh no! Damn it! Not fast enough.
No! I'm so sorry! This wasn't your fault.
No, it wasn't.
None of us look like I'm having any trouble. Worry about your own responsibilities, you fool! If you're gonna go after them, now's the time!
Come on,
Right.
Go on, All Might.
I'll leave you to it.
Ooh. Oh my god, I'm scared.
Like this. But that doesn't matter. A true hero doesn't believe in it!
Just get out of here, Best Genus. I don't care about true heroes. Oh shit!
Now I see. Your strength comes from practice and practical experience, not raw power.
Holy
I
fuck!
don't need your quirk. It wouldn't pair well.
I'm so scared that my legs, my body, won't move.
Shit!
What in the world was that?
The devil. Oh my goodness.
The hell?
My apologies, Bakugo.
Bakugo, don't try it. Don't try it, man.
With you. Even this child. Because you judged that he was an important piece on your game board. Start over as many times as it takes.
Pretty
I am here to
lenient.
provide you with help.
Pretty
All of
lenient.
this is for you.
Just wait for him to say son, because he may as well be a father figure.
Now, I have to protect you. Focus.
One wrong move and Deku's all for one.
Away. But how?
Ah, there you are.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we fuck go!
I'll have you return my student, all for one.
Oh
Come to
shit!
kill me as
I will take young Bakugo back, and I will make certain you're locked up for the rest of your sad life. Right along with your despicable League of Villains!
Sounds like you got your work cut out for you.
Oh
This will be
shit!
hard for us both.
Oh sh! Holy shit!
Transport people to and from my own location. Or with focus, to or from someone I am very familiar with.
So
That
he's
is
yeah. So he's a bit more
Easier
limited.
to have Kurogiri do it.
No. Oh, we can force them. I love how he's so concerned as well.
Let's go, Shigaraki, while our masked lead is keeping All Might entertained. Claim your prize.
He's not gonna have any of
This
this.
is gonna be fun.
Oh, Bob.
It's 6 against 1, and they're willing to drag me out of here by force this time.
Deku, we need you,
Let the
man.
magician lay a finger on me.
I'm coming for
Not again.
I don't think so. Because I am here.
Oh, come on, that's copyrighted. Claim him.
All Might and Kacchan are both completely stuck. What now?
Gotta do something, Deku, unfortunately.
That's why it's against the law for uncertified people to use their quirks to cause injury.
Ignore that.
Nothing seems like it'll work. Come on. Think. Somehow, we can help him out of this.
Somehow, some way.
Yes. Ito, listen.
You can't fight.
He's gonna use him.
Let you.
No,
Like I
think
suggested.
There's another way. A way that won't involve any combat. That'll let us escape with him. Come on. We can still get Kacchan back.
Without fighting. Violence isn't everything.
Plan. So, Kirishima, you're the key to this being a success.
Kirishima's the key.
Come on. Right.
Out with the plan.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I'm so...
Are you holding back against me? Trying to keep the boy from being blown away? You put yourself in quite the predicament. So how will the hero prevail?
We'll break through the wall. The second we've cleared it, Todoroki will make a huge slab of ice for us.
Yes?
As high as he possibly can.
Oh, beautiful!
The villains haven't noticed us yet. Up until now, they've been able to outmaneuver us. But we're finally in the position to get the jump on them. Him. Come on! He'll listen.
Exactly! Brilliant! Absolutely beautiful!
You idiots!
What? Bakugo,
Didn't see that
on my
coming.
mark, you give us a giant.
Don't tell me what to do, damn you!
It's not the time to fight, you guys.
Just as we thought. All I...
We can still catch them. Come on, you two.
No, that's it. Who's it? Yes, Gran Torino! Gran Torino!
Torino!
You're too slow.
You're just too fast, hotshot. So you saw the kid, right? He's turning out to be more and more like you every day. Not a compliment.
After his experience in Hosu, I didn't think he'd come to the battlefield. Damn teenagers.
But, no, but he had a good plan. And it
Shimura's
worked.
friend, huh?
It's shameful.
Body is too damaged.
Tough. Tough.
No one's come to save you, have they? You've had a hard life, Tenko Shimura.
Shh.
Don't worry. I am here for you. A shock inversion!
Shh. Oh! Oh!
I'm sorry.
You son of
I
a...
only came to save Tomura. But if you say you're going to fight, then I'll face you as you wish. In the past, your fist crushed one after another of my comrades. Many were forced into the shadows, underground, while you were extolled as the symbol of peace.
You shut up. Always toying with people, probing their weaknesses. You steal, break them, manipulate
Go on,
them,
All
starve
Might.
them. You scoff at innocent people who are just trying to lead
Fuck him up.
happy
Just
lives.
fuck him up, man.
It cannot continue.
It's over.
I won't let it.
Oh! Holy
Reached your limit.
shit.
What's wrong? You seem to be worked up about something, All Might. I've heard that same exact line before.
What
you know.
the shit?
From from the person who had one for all before you. Nana Shimura.
Oh! Tamura's relative. Holy shit! I had a feeling. I fucking had a feeling. Fuck. Oh. I don't care how many times I just lost my damn mind during that episode. Holy shit. Ooey, ooey, ooey. Like, honestly, that episode was just... It's, by a country mile, one of the best episodes of Season 3. Oh my god, though. It just took so much energy from me, and I was just... done. I was just completely done with how that episode was presented. The writing, the dialogue for especially from All Might's, like, speech before the Nana Shimura reveal. Yeah, I kind of had like, when Tamura showed up and he said Shimura's friend, because I did say that that name has somehow crept up in my head somewhere, but I couldn't put my mind on it. I kind of had a feeling they were going a certain direction with this. Lo and behold, I'm going to turn this down just in case for reverb or something like that, but lo and behold, it was revealed that the holder before All Might for the One for All quirk is a relative to Tamura, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy how there's, like, all of this connection going on. Like, Tamura's relative had One for All. Tamura is looking up to... Wait! So All Might killed... If I recall... Yeah, he did. So he killed Tamura's relative. So... like, how... Wait, does Tamura... I don't think Tamura knows about this. Oh, boy. Like, oh... And that makes him adopting Tamura for his own even more, like, level of scum there. Like, it's not just the fact that he took a child and molded him into this weapon, I guess you could say, maybe, I don't know, but he molded him into a really, really daunting villain to be the next generation, to be the next all for one, basically. But now he is the responsibility to what? I don't know how much of a connection he would have, like how much love he would have for Nana Tamura, but, like, if he doesn't find out, then, I don't know, let's get Jerry Springer ready, or something like that. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that was... I mean, it's clear that he has a strong admiration for Tamura. He's, like, because he talked about, before he killed Best Jeanist, like, holy shit, and I think that's the first actual death we've seen from My Hero Academia. Yeah, he said, oh, this quirk wouldn't be useful for Tamura. Not just that, though, but, like, he is pretty lenient with him. He talked about him failing and all of that, and he was like, okay, well, you'll try again. You failed, but not exactly enthusiastic, but yeah. Yeah, he has a deep level of care, but I'm just really, really impressed by that episode. Like, bloody hell, this show is just superb. I absolutely do love My Hero Academia so bloody much. Like, the characters are all unique. The writing is absolutely amazing. The animation, everything about the show just screams, like, holy shit. And I absolutely do love it. Yeah, I'm just done with how that episode was. Like, the All Might and All for One battle was really, really intense. The animations looked really, really beautiful there. And I just absolutely loved how we got to see two heavyweights clash. Two people with a long history together, with a long and distasteful history. We got to see, like, in season 2, in season 2 up to this point, every time All for One's mentioned, we have gotten an idea about how All Might is pretty vexed about the whole situation. We've seen the anger on his face. We've seen how it just makes him sick at the mention of his name. But now we actually get to see how much, in physical form, how much damage he's willing to do to All for One, and how, like, we actually get to see a more purer hatred come out from All Might because of his actions, because of how dangerous he is. It's easy saying it, and it's easy voicing your anger at the drop of All for One's name, but now we get to see him beat the shit out of him, and he did pretty impressive. But, like, same could be said for All for One. Like, it's like he didn't even break a sweat at times. I mean, he is absolutely powerful. I mean, that's an understatement, and I think that's water is wet, but, like, just seeing him, like, manhandle All Might at times was just frightening, if anything. And not just that, though, but his voice is absolutely perfect. Like, it's so intimidating and so calm, and it carries this essence of how powerful of a villain All for One is, because it's so calm. Like, that's it. It's so calm. And I really loved the aspect of his calmness. He's causing so much chaos, and he is just at a state of, like, he's not like mo ha 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 or whatever. He is absolutely sinister. And he isn't getting complacent whatsoever. He's just really impressive, and I really loved the talk when they were lecturing, like, All for One and All Might were lecturing each other about their limitations, because All for One was like, you've gotten a bit weaker, haven't you? And All Might was like, pot kettle black. But this is the thing, though. All Might talking to All for One about him getting weaker, he doesn't give a shit. It's All Might that should, like, All Might, though, I mean, he should. And that's why the talk of limitation bodes favourably for All for One, because All Might is the symbol of peace, and his strength cowers the villains. Like, they are in the shadows, and we know that All Might's presence has a big impact in the villain society. Like, they daren't make a wrong move because they know they will, that All Might will come and get them, and it's kind of suspended them. And the weaker All Might gets, especially in his form right now, if someone sees him in his form right now, and I'm sure they will, and I'm sure this is going to have big ramifications. If someone sees him, then that's going to, like, encourage a few more villains to step out, because, this guy who is supposed to be the number one hero and someone who's supreme and all of that, he's weak, so we can take advantage of that. So All for One has the high ground in terms of, you've gotten weaker and all of that, because, like, it's not like he's making heroes hide and all of that. Like, sure, we saw the reactions from people like Best Jeanist. They were a bit, but they are still ready to give, to basically help out and all of that. Whereas the villains, they are not making, like, some of the villains, should I say, because it's not all villains that All Might has affected. It's some of the villains, and it's been stated throughout the show that he's had such an impact on the world, that some of the villains are just not bothering because they know this is not going to end favorably for them. So that's why I'm saying it. All For One is not giving a shit about the fact, like, he knows that All Might's going to see that he's limited and all of that. Like, he's got a more visual representation, but it's not going to faze him whatsoever. But him pointing it out to All Might, especially since he knows the whole shtick and he's like the big bad and all of that, it's going to have more of a greater impact, isn't it? So, yeah, but I really, really do love, I did love seeing those two clash it out, because it was absolutely intense. Like I said, the animation was impressive. Like, I absolutely do love that. But yeah, I'm really, really scared to see how this is going to go down, because someone's going to get like surely we're going to have that camera woman from, like, remember when the Nomus went down and Stain happened and Tomorrow is glossing over. Someone should really, like, especially if All For One might have an influence on the world, especially All Might, like, you don't want to miss this. And it's not like it's a discrete area, so they might have a good glimpse at All Might's, I guess, true form, because we know All Might was into his true form in episode 13 of season 1, and he had to go above his limit to stop Nomu. And even when that was over, like, you saw him start, like, you saw him in the mix of his All Might phase and his true form, like we did in this episode, actually. And he still had to hide, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it was, because I did love that shot. I think I used it as a thumbnail because it was really, really impressive. And he's still, yeah, how is he gonna, like, hide from this? Because surely someone's gonna have a good view of, oh, it's All For One. I thought he was dead. Like, surely, he's had such an impact in the world. As we've learned from the backstory with All Might. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see how this battle does go down. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm in a flurry of emotions for this All Might and All For One battle. So yeah, I really, really loved Izuku's plan when he was contemplating going out, like how he was going to save Bakugo, because he did not want and nor did we, but he failed the first time. And he didn't want to fail another time. Like, there was a chance for him to save him, but he couldn't go in and fight the League of Villains because Hosu is a constant reminder. And I'm really, really loving how much of an impact Hosu City and the Chief of Police has on everyone, because we saw Izuku chomping at the bit to try and get Bakugo, and Ida was not having any of that. Ida was... like, I think he held Todoroki as well, which is a nice touch considering the three were involved with the whole Stain situation. So yeah, and Hosu is not just a constant reminder for them until they are certified pros, but they had this debate in terms of, okay, so how are we going to rescue Bakugo? Because there was a mixed reception in terms of, okay, well, we're going to save Bakugo. Even Uraraka was noping out of that deal. And I'm really, really glad to see how much of a big factor that Hosu has. Like, there was a lot of temptation, and I really, really did love how the plan panned out from Izuku. That was really, that was really, really impressive. Like, honestly, it was a great plan from Izuku. And it went out... Well, it nearly screwed up because we had Mr. Compress come after them, but thank goodness for Mount Lady basically being the barricade. So, yeah, they... but it was really, really impressive to see... to even use Kirishima as the come aboard and all of that, because he would be the only one that Bakugo would probably listen to. I don't know, maybe he would have listened to like even Deku of all people. Well, I don't know, because he was in the middle of combat anyways, so but even Bakugo acknowledged, well, I'm a bit outnumbered and all of that, but he, like I said, he is also smart as well, so maybe, but I think Kirishima was the best bet as well, so yeah, that was impressive though from Izuku, so yeah. Yeah, I really, really loved it, and I'm just really, really excited to see how this goes down, but I'm nervous as well, especially since the fact that All For One killed Best Genius. Like, if he survives that, then there's a sense of immortality going on in the Pro Hero universe, but no, I think his eyes turned to white, which I don't know how that works in anime, because like I said, I'm new to anime and all of that, but I took that mixed with the obvious injury as, okay, well, rip Best Genius and all of that, because, like, this is it. This, like, all For One doesn't fuck around, and I know we've had near-death calls in the, or at least I have for this show, like Aizawa, like he, like when Nomu bashed his head in like that, I thought, oh shit, that's it. And it was just the impact of it, and the same thing happens with Best Genius, but the injury is more telling. There's a hole in his body. Not gonna survive from that one. So, yeah, and I think that's our first our first glimpse of someone dying. We've seen people dead before, I guess. Kota's parents, we saw their corpses. We saw flashbacks of All Might. Well, yeah, it was a flashback of All Might dealing with All For One the first time around. Hopefully the second time's the charm and all of that, or whatever. But I mean, he talked about him going to prison. I have a feeling, but this is the thing though. Surely he's got to break out. Like, if he was sent to prison or something like that. Like, he survived death. He's gonna break out or something like that. But how do you kill a man who is brought back from the dead and all? Like, how do you stop a man, should I say, who is brought back from the dead? So you can't kill him again, because there's that chance he will rise again. So yeah, but I think that was our first actual death, like someone orchestrating the action of death there. So at least for me, for My Hero Academia, like I said, we've seen they're not exactly going, okay, well, we're not going to mention the D word whatsoever. They will show aspects of death, like I said, Kota's parents, how All Might dealt with All For One back in the past, 5 years ago as well, it seemed as well. So not that long, but yeah. I'm trying to think what else. We've seen other examples as well, like Hero Killer Stain. Even though he didn't kill anyone from our perspective, like when we saw him in the present day, he's had the reputation and all of that. But I feel so bad for Best Genius. He's just done so, and not only that, but All For One didn't even want his quirk because it wouldn't benefit Tamura. So yeah, but that was impressive. All you can say, that was mighty, and I absolutely enjoyed that fight so much. So, we're still going to get more, but from that episode, holy shit. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!